It'll be a tough one for Dublin. They're always susceptible in these matches where they may be guilty of taking the opposition for granted. And Louth wouldn't have beaten Dublin now, I should know for since when, but it's a long time. It could very well be 1973 since Louth beat Dublin, as far as my memory goes back. But the this coming match between the two counties will be hotly contested, and Dublin will need to be sharp. They need to be at the top of their game to put this Louth team away, because Louth feel at the moment they have a number of things motivated them, not least of all that they feel hard done by still from that famous episode 2 years ago against Meath. It's very, very difficult for a team to repeat championship wins in this modern era. There's an awful lot of competition around, and I think that Dublin will be very hard pressed to retain the championship this year. I'm not saying they won't, but I'd say it'll be even more difficult than last year, and it was difficult enough to win it last year, so I'm even seeing a bigger battle. They'll have to be tougher, they'll have to be stronger, they'll have to be better than they were last year. And I know Pat Gilroy has alluded to this, that the team needs to move on from where being the way they were last year will not be enough this year. I don't know whether the local rivalries has lost any of its allure. I think that there's a strong sense within the counties that they want to beat their neighbours and beat the counties that were traditionally their greatest opponents. Yes, because the competition structure is different and there is a backdoor, it means that the emphasis on winning in those championships is not the same. But I think that's a good thing. I think that's an improvement. Like, it's great that any teams that were beaten this weekend and last weekend still have an opportunity to get back into the championship. I think it's what the country needs and it's what the game needs. So I wouldn't be a critic of the new format. Yes, the traditional conventional championship format has lost a bit of its emphasis, but I still think that winning a provincial championship is a big thing for players, and it's a big thing for counties. There's no doubt that Kildare are going to be very strong this year, and they have been knocking on the door for the last number of years with their performances, and I would feel that they're probably the other team that Dublin have most to watch and come up against. Longford are doing very well at the moment, and Meath had a notable victory. They've come through a winter of discontent, but you can never discount Meath. There's a tradition in Meath of toughness, and they certainly don't want to see the Dublin crowd getting the better of them whenever they can.